5 wagons grope blindly for the path on a starless night, their master glancing ever upward to the skies for assurance that he is on the right course. A dim lantern his only protection against the encroaching darkness. But the skies bring no comfort, shining no light, betraying no hint of what they know. The caravan carries travelers bound for the frontier hamlet of Gilded Vale, you among them, where a local lord has offered land and wealth to settlers from abroad looking for a fresh start. You have taken suddenly ill, sweating and shivering, and one of the other travelers signals for the caravan master to stop on your behalf. He pulls up just in time to avoid plowing into the trunk of a fallen tree that bars the way ahead. You will go no further tonight.
Do you like Dungeons & Dragons? Do you like Dungeons & Dragons and hate dice? Do you like Dungeons & Dragons, hate dice, and also enjoy some quality Diablo 2 level graphics? If you answered yes to all these, then oh boyo, do I have a game for you. Welcome to Pillars of Eternity. This is an RPG fantasy game which eerily reflects Dungeons & Dragons, but for copyright purposes, they added a few different races. My name is Ryeniken, and today, we're gonna travel through the mystical lands known as Pillars of Eternity. Let's jump right into it. You play as a character of your choosing, gender, race, beliefs, traits, all customizable and all unnoticeable once you start playing. Choose a hair color and start, because basically that's all you'll ever see, and get on your way. Pillars of Eternity is an RPG, tied and true. Dialogue has different options, and depending on the stats you chose before, you're allowed to go into different dialogue trees, or not allowed into dialogue trees. You can explore rooms for treasures, find and disarm hidden traps, or fight your enemies with stuff. So here's where we run into our first little pickle. Combat is a bit on the hazy side. It's confusing at first, but once you get to figuring it out, it works quite well. Once you got those basics, you're ready for some D&D imitation experience. Now let's talk about what I liked and didn't like about this game. Pillars of Eternity sends me back to a nostalgic time playing Dungeons & Dragons with my friends. The encounters, the leveling system, even the spells are all reminiscent of that time in my life. It also reminds me when I played Diablo 3 but with slightly lower graphics. Like Diablo 2, but of course I never played that one, so yeah, I can't really one-to-one comparison that one. Besides reminiscing, the world seems to be fairly well crafted. A strong storyline pushes the player forward, that's you, and visually, not graphically, but visually the game is creative within its own limitations. Like this tree. Half the village is in that tree apparently. Now this game is completely open world, allowing you to go wherever the heck you want to go. I went to this weird castle a couple of hours into the game, and you guessed it, I was grossly underprepared. And these ruins? Also grossly underprepared. Even on easy mode, which was the mode I decided to play, this game wasn't so easy. It was grueling. Every encounter was deadly if not done correctly. And for that, I think that was frickin' awesome. Now for dislikes, there weren't too many, but let's touch on some things that I just need a hint of improvement. The controls. You need to click on the circle under the characters and not the characters themselves to interact with them. My biggest qualm with this game is the combat system. If your character, say, is hit with a stun, once your character is free, your character or characters have the audacity of doing absolutely nothing. Like, oh, you commanded them to attack? Well, they're just gonna stand there for a while. Not to mention when you start to get a few members in your party, it gets a little on the hectic side. I'll show you what I mean in the latter half of this video. Now, length of the game. To play through and beat the core of this game, it takes on average 38 hours. 29 is the fastest someone has been recording it, and if you don't just follow the main storyline, you're looking at 61 hours, or 88 if you're a completionist. Now let me be clear, this is the main game. There are expansions, 2 of them, which add an additional 10 to 12 hours each. So if you're looking to hovel yourself into the realm of dungeons, specters, and spiders, this will keep you company for a solid month if you're a normal player, or a couple of weeks if you're like me. Now this game isn't exactly the cheapest of all games, coming in at 50 Canadian dollars. Less if you're American, and according to my algorithm you probably are. Each expansion can be purchased for $17 a piece, or $28 if you buy them in a bundle. That leads us to the final and most important question: would I buy this game at a full price? Would I wait for it to go on sale, or would I leave this on the shelf? I would buy it, but I would also wait for it to be on sale first. Not that big of a sale either. If I didn't have this game and knew how much fun it was, I would probably pay upwards of $40 for it. If you do the math, that's about 20% off. Additionally, I would probably not buy the expansions until they're about 50% off. DLC should never cost that much, ever. Simple as that. Now, because this game varies so much in terms of gameplay, and as is custom in my videos, I'm going to show you some raw video footage. 2 clips, actually, in this particular situation. First is an example of the storyline. Second is some hectic combat that I mentioned earlier. Now, these clips should give you a good idea of what the game is like. Remember, I'm all about being transparent on this channel, and I don't want to push any of you into a game just for you to find out that it wasn't all it was cracked up to be. Now, without further ado, let's get to the footage.
How may I help?
Join arms!
Stop us!
That.
Yeah. Be careful! How many? I shall.
Let's go.
These. Hi.
Try.
And that's everything for today, so thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, leave a comment below. Let me know what you liked or disliked and how I can improve. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.